Hello, Professor. This is Ibrahim Badisetti here to show you how to create a graphic user interface using Microsoft Expression Studio 4. This is part two, which is a continuation of part one, where I showed you how to create online database using PHP MyAdmin Online DBMS tool, uh, variant 3. And here, this is as part of the CS593 Agile Software Engineering. Here is the table of contents. First of all, in this topic, I'll be showing you how to download the Microsoft Expression Studio from the internet, and then after downloading it, how to install it, and after installation, this is a step-by-step procedure of how to make a graphic user interface from using this application and the final output as well. And first of all, in the first step, we need to download the Microsoft Expression Studio. Once we click on this link, it will take you to this uh, page where upon clicking this, the application will be downloaded, the setup file will be downloaded, and once we click on it, it installs it on our PC without any issue. And once it is done, we need to create upon it we need to open the application. Let me show you. Yes, upon opening it, here is a new application. When we click on here, it opens a new page where we have to work on. And first of all, it asks us to where the new file, the file which we are working on needs to be saved. We can browse it, or we can leave it default. And but we have to remember it in order to access it again. Let's say variant 5 and open. And here, this is the page we get, a new file we created, and the web page will be saved in the .html format. So it says the default .html, and once we click on it, it shows us the code. This is the basic HTML template. Here we can choose other format of to view. When we click on the design here, this will show actual web page based on the code which is over here. And we click on split here, it shows us two windows where the upper portion will be the code, and the lower portion will be resembling the actual web page which is based on this code. And here the code means which is displays only the code in this window. Upon doing this, first of all, we need to form a layer. And once that is done, we let's start with the Bradley image logo for this web page. And for that, we have to drag the image, which is in the tools section over here, and then click it and drop it over here. And once that is done, we have to right click on this small icon, image icon, and then it shows the page properties. Upon clicking on the page properties, it will take us to this page, and it asks us to go to the location, which image we want to do, and insert here. So we have to browse it. Let's say I'll use the previous version. Just give me a sec. It will show the pictures which are present in our logo, in our folder. And upon clicking it, okay. Yes, the image will be displayed over here. In order to have a proper resolution, we have to press shift over here, and then adjust the picture as the size so that it won't cause any issue here, or else there is a chance that see, this might happen. So in order to not happen that, I just use undo here. You can just use shift and drag it to the corner where we want the picture to be, and that's it. And after that, we have to drag the layer. We drag the layer here, and inside that, let's write Brad University. We can use the tools above here. Upon clicking them, this will be reflected. And by if we want to change the background color here, we can click on here on the CSS properties, which is on the left side of the of our screen. And on clicking it, and let's say there are much more colors. Let's say we want to do red, but since it is not matching the logo color, we can use more colors and choose another color of our choice. We can choose any color here. It's just our personal preference. And also we can change the font color as well, which is also present same in the CSS properties on the left hand side of the page. Uh, as we can see that since let's say as I am typing the here you can see the change in the code as well along with this. So that is one thing we need to know. And after this, let's say I want to add something, new block of code block here. And for that, we need to start a new layer again. And, and drag it to the bottom. And we can adjust the width, height, everything of this. And then upon it, we can add form. And this we can we can do the same again. Change the color, background color, and font as well. Let's say it says add a term. And what does the term have? Term name. And after this, we have to enter what the term name is here. Since it is the user has to enter it, here we have to drop an input which is in the form of text. So we have to select input text here. And that's it. It's done. And term, let's say it is fall or spring semester, and after that, that is the term, and which of which year. So we had, let's add year as well. Same again. It is also an input and in the form of text. Hence, we are dropping it again in order to have the much more better visual of it. Let's align them in the same way, same line so that it looks better. Yes. And after we added the enter the term and the term name and the year, we also have to add let the system know that we have entered it. So we need to add a submit button. And that's it. This is how we create an add term. I clearly showed it in the uh, presentation over here. And first of all, we here we have the default.html page. Upon clicking it, we'll be having the split screen. We can choose a split screen so that it will be much more easy to view the both code and the actual development which is taking place at the same time. Upon doing it, we have the tools right over here on the right side of the page application. And upon clicking one after the other, first of all, I did the Bradley University name first, and then the image, Bradley University course registration. I named it, and then I added the add term, and then upon it, gradually I added one after the other, and display all the terms and display students in a term and which who are enrolled in each term and also removing a term and displaying the courses in a term, and each and everything is discussed in here. And this is the final output where which along with the code and design of the page, and this is the actual output in the Chrome. And let's give a small demo over here. Okay. So this will be stored in the this HTML page will be stored in the this location. So upon going there, yes, we saved it as a variant 5 and hence the default .html. Let's double click on it and see the same thing which we have created in the application. It is getting reflected in Chrome. So this is how we do it. And thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. And I also want to mention here that Microsoft Expression Web provides web designers and developers with a user-friendly interface and a range of tools to create and manage professional websites. Its focus on web standards and compatibility ensure consistency across all the platforms. And however, it is important to note that Microsoft Expression Web is no longer actively developed or supported by Microsoft, but it can be still be useful as a tool for understanding the actual features and the workflow of the user interface development. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Professor, for giving me this wonderful opportunity.